Good day everyone! So for today's video, we will be tackling about Module 2, Lesson 3, entitled Audiovisual Materials. Start with the introduction. Audiovisual media breaks down the traditional barriers of written communication to ensure that your audience understands the message easily, resulting in better discussion and collaboration in education. It enables both parties to have clarity, retention, and speed in disseminating information. Let's proceed now to the definition of concepts. First is the audio material. Materials in which sound only are stored and recorded, which can be reproduced. Next is the visual material. This type of material is transmitted visually. This uses our sense of audiovisual material, utilizing both sight and sound, typically in the form of slides or video, and recorded speech or music. This is the most effective way in learning the audiovisual material because it utilizes and it is the collaboration of both sight and sound. Audio is any sound or noise that is within a range the human ear is capable of hearing. Video, the recording, reproducing, or broadcasting of moving visual images. Functions of audiovisual materials. Teaching music, literature, science, and documentation activities. Showing language and other substance territories. Next is to encourage oral correspondence, to persuade translation, to utilize draws and communicates. Types of audiovisual materials. Sound recording, digital recreation of sound waves such as spoken voice and sound effects. Radio broadcasts is a one-way wireless transmission over radio waves intended to reach a wide audience. So here in the Philippines, we have AM and FM band that reaches a very wide audience or listeners. Visual media, sources of information in the form of visual representations or images. Posters is a temporary promotion of an idea, product, or event put up in a public space for mass communication. Posters, we can usually see this in market, for example. Bulletin boards is a surface intended for the posting of public messages. For example, in our community, in our barangay, we can see a lot of bulletin boards that has various themes. These are the examples of audiovisual media. Motion picture videos. Videos of sound blended in with movement pictures. Next is films. A series of moving images shown on a screen, usually with sound. So, motion picture, from the root word itself, motion. There is movement. The example of it are movies or films. Guidelines for audiovisual materials in learning and teaching. Pictures ought to be as little as could reasonably be expected. Continuously give extra substance. Do not forget to check copyright. Use MP4 format, a size of 640 by 400, and a speed of 500 kbps. Uses of audiovisual materials. Makes the students to remember the concept for a longer period of time. Heightening the awareness of audience sight and hearing. It promotes efficiency and, of course, clarity. Guidelines for audiovisual materials in learning and teaching. Provide transcripts for audio and video files. Save audio files in a mono format. So when saving audio files, you should not use the format JPEG or JPEG. We must use the mono format because it's an audio. Advantages of audiovisual materials in learning. Get the attention of the participants. Easier to explain or put things in perspective. Makes the students remember the lesson for a longer period of time because audiovisual materials are very catchy in the eye of the learners. It gives clear concepts, thus help to bring effectiveness in learning. And lastly, prepare the ground for introducing new learning modalities. So disadvantages of audiovisual materials in teaching. Requires a lot of time to prepare. Yes, indeed, because you must download first the pictures for your graphics and background music for your presentation. It's easier to lose focus. Participants might pay more attention to the graphics than the audio. It's very hard. It tends to be hard to comprehend for kids, especially those younger children who are still in their primary school. A decent web speed is required, so a high-speed internet connection is very needed in this kind of learning. Ways to use audio to support learning. Unit podcasts, example. Announcements and giving instructions for daily activities. Live online discussions, teachers and students conversations. This is very effective right now in our online class. Virtual meeting. Next is interviews with subject matter experts. This can be used as core or support for lessons. Student-generated recordings, used as part of a learner activity or to record evidence. Recordings of public lectures can still be used for future meetings. For example, in that picture, a teacher is having a lecture and he records his class for future purposes. Ways to use video to support learning. To demonstrate experiments. Show experiments that cannot be done in class. To exemplify abstract concepts. To take students around the globe, to meet new people and hear their ideas. Illustrate complex, abstract concepts through animated and 3D images. To demonstrate time passage, awesome HD Slinky Slow-Mo. To demonstrate decision-making processes, dispute or conflict in the office or workplace. Sources and solutions are needed. illustrate performances and music, and to show practical activities. Example, melting metal. There are three steps in producing audio visuals. First is planning. It is the fundamental part of producing. It requires a reason or why, brainstorming or how. It also needs preparation. Let's proceed now to the production. The shooting or recording stage is the thing that many people consider the creation period of a sound or video venture. This is the most exciting part of producing audiovisuals. Next is the publishing, the final part of producing audio or video. So when you're done in your video, you can upload your outcome here in this website or this application. Programs to create, edit, and publish videos. Where? To make Audacity. To record and arrange videos. GarageBand. To record and edit sounds. Windows Media. To record and edit videos. Let's proceed now to the editing. Windows Movie Maker, free use to edit. Virtual DJ, free use to edit sounds and video. QuickTime Pro, video editing software. To publish, use the web accessing to YouTube, Vimeo, or SlideShare. You can upload your videos in YouTube or Vimeo. Therefore, educators must learn to adapt and teach themselves in using new devices in teaching to enhance the learning ability of their students through the aid of the audio-visual materials.